Welcome to PVT Express News. Subscribe to the channel and don't miss the hottest news of the day. Our news today includes the following content. Right from the first episodes of Mdep Han Sa, the character Kai Tin, Dam Tungvan, was clearly portrayed as a talented, energetic, and strong girl. Therefore, when the big boss tried to molest her at the party, she was not afraid to hide it but immediately exposed the bad behavior. Unfortunately, the camera footage could not determine exactly whether the boss had done the act as Kai Tin described. He knew that, so he loudly accused her of falsely accusing him of damaging his reputation and even wanted to sue her. The two bosses completely ignored Kai Tin's feelings after the incident. Kai Tin was indignant but could do nothing. She thought that her colleagues who had been with her all day and night would understand her, but no, they looked at her strangely, constantly gossiped behind her back, and even completely isolated her. Even the company's leaders did not stand up to defend her and demand justice for her, but instead forced her to accept the loss. This was revealed through a tense exchange between Ji Xing and his superior in Mdep Han Sa episode 4 preview. "You made such a big fuss this time, the possibility of getting promoted is not high. To appease everyone's feelings, we have to suffer and sacrifice you," the superior said to Ji Xing. Immediately, Ji Xing angrily asked back, "Why? I'm the victim, aren't I?" Han Ting watched Ji Xing leave the company, not knowing what he was thinking. "I hope you can look further. Not every company can let you do what you like," General Manager Tang told Ji Xing in a private conversation afterwards, then indifferently sat down and scrolled through his phone. Maybe General Manager Tang had long gotten used to such things and considered it normal. Feeling resentful, Ji Xing finally resigned, and as soon as she left the company, she couldn't hold back anymore and burst into tears. Ji Xing burst into tears as soon as she left the company. The next development was her conversation with Han Ting, xukai. "What's wrong? Can't stand that little resentment?" Han Ting asked her. Ji Xing quickly replied, "I suddenly discovered that humans are much more complicated than code." "Do you feel that what you give and what you get in return is not commensurate?" Han Ting asked again. This question suddenly made Ji Xing feel a little happier, and she joked, "CEO Han can read minds?" Han Ting then gave Ji Xing advice that since she worked in robotics and artificial intelligence, she needed to constantly learn and adapt to the environment in order to avoid being replaced. However, Ji Xing expressed that she didn't want to be assimilated, turning herself into the type of person like her old boss or the man who had bad intentions towards her. Moreover, she seems to have found some peace and meaning in life after returning to her hometown. As soon as she received an offer to start a 3D printing business in the medical field from a junior, Han Ting expressed his wish for her to join his Dong Duong Medical. From the past events, the events witnessed during her days in her hometown, what choice will Kai Tin make? Han Ting does not believe that Kai Tin can start a successful business. The answer was revealed in Mdep Han Sa episode 5 preview. Han Ting was sure that Kai Tin would be able to invite Kai Tin to work at the company, but in the end, she chose to start her own business. When Kai Tin announced her business, her two friends were surprised, just like Han Ting when she first heard the news. "Starting a business? I thought you were going to announce your marriage." "I was about to cheer," said a friend. The other friend was observant enough to notice that the senior sitting next to her almost took out the ring box from his pocket, probably wanting to propose to Ji Xing, but unexpectedly heard her say she wanted to start a business, so he quietly put it back. Ji Xing had only previously revealed to the senior that she wanted to find a job in 3D printing in the medical field. This senior seemed to have loved Ji Xing for a long time, holding the engagement ring box in his hand and looking at it for a long time, with eyes filled with affection. "I have never given up on my dream. I just don't like those people. So I would rather fail than die there," Ji Xing confided to her friend. Ji Xing was stunned when even her close senior didn't think she could start a business. In the following developments, Han Ting seemed to still want to convince Ji Xing to join his company, instead of starting a business. "I used to work in diagnostic and treatment robots, but suddenly I switched to 3D printing in the medical field. What makes you think you will succeed?" And Ting asked Ji Xing. Without any hesitation, Ji Xing replied, "President Han, before you went abroad, did you speak German fluently?" Clearly seeing Ji Xing's determination, Han Ting still thought that she would not be able to start a successful business. Why did Han Ting think that way, and as an investor, would he agree to invest in Ji Xing when she wanted to cooperate in the future? Ji Xing and his juniors cleaned up the house rented as their startup company's office. Not knowing what the future would hold, right now, Ji Xing and his juniors had to face the first problem of renovating the place where their company's office would be located. Because no one had lived in it for a long time, the house they rented was not only dusty and dark, but also had all sorts of miscellaneous items, broken items. The two of them cleaning the whole house like that would definitely be very tiring, but with their burning passion for starting a business, this problem was probably nothing to them. Han Ting refused to invest. Ji Xing immediately left. You know Ji Xing's personality, she won't shed tears until she sees the coffin. If she still insists on this way of thinking, she won't be able to truly rest in peace, the senior said to Ji Xing's friend. Unexpectedly, Ji Xing heard this sentence. She quietly put the bank card back into his pocket, then brought her junior to meet Han Ting to ask for investment. What do you think about this? This concludes our news section. Welcome to leave your thoughts in the comments area. Let's discuss it together. Welcome. Don't forget to give me a like and follow. Thank for all.